Hi. Okay, so here we are at the North First Street home. This is, I'm standing at what is the front door. There are 3 entrance doors to this home. So this is the front one. You can see here that it's not slate or anything, it's linoleum on the floor. There is what looks like original hardwood in that room, and straight into here, original hardwood in this room. So let's start this way. So this is to the left of the front door. This is one of the living spaces that they were talking about. The concern here would be is that asbestos tile. This is a nice size room. Certainly reconfigured, could become a 4th bedroom quite easily. Here, some of the tiles are off the ceiling. So that's what it looks like up there. It almost looks like beadboard, but it looks like there may have been a leak at one point right up there. Now this is the side entrance door that we came in through. This leads into the back addition. This part of the house was definitely an addition. This is a huge room. You can see that's a queen size bed. You could fit a king in that space with a 1 nightstand. The rooms are very large. There's also a very, very large closets as well, which is surprising for a house of this age, but would work as additional space for bathrooms. And then there's another closet back there as well. This is a half a bath attached to this bedroom. Again, here there's another repair in the ceiling, so some kind of leak would be my guess. Now, you could steal from this closet and make this a large ensuite for this bedroom down here. All right, now heading back out. We'll go into for this space, it's actually a very small kitchen area. But again, probably have the capability of opening up some walls. The only thing I see here is if you see how wide that is. So one of 2 things. This may have been an original outside wall, or it's a supporting wall, one or the other. The kitchen is small and old and needs to come out completely and be redone. Oh, the one thing I didn't mention in that bedroom we were just in is there was definitely a dip in the floor over by where the bed was when I walked it originally. Okay, so walking through the kitchen, you have this pass-through here. Again, now this is a thinner wall, so this wall could probably come out to open up this to a large open space. This is the original knotty pine on the walls. There is the fireplace. I'd have to look through the disclosures to see if it's functioning or not. The windows look relatively new. They're definitely not original. Very funny. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but so somebody must have tried to clean or strip the knotty pine, and they were only so tall. So they only went up so high on the walls. So it looks pretty funny. Now, continuing on through, you come into what is the main bathroom here. Again, larger bathroom. Has a little linen closet in here. My guess is this was once an outside wall as well, because there's a couple of things that look like this with mirrors in them. That must have been windows at some point. So small vanity and a small shower stall, original tile, dirty. So this space is not rentable as is, by the way. It's smells funny in here, and it just is not rentable in its current condition. So this is a second bedroom. This one, that's probably a queen size bed as well. You could see here, this is the closet for this room. Very deep, again. There's some access to up in the attic from there. Walking through into this space, which again, this space right here, you could probably take from this space to add a bathroom ensuite in there. Through here is the laundry room with some lovely wallpaper. There is some, damage on the ceiling. It doesn't look like water. This is some sort of a storage closet. Not exactly sure what it was originally, but this wall was added here with these sliding doors, because this is like another doorway through here. Now the interesting thing is, here's an electric panel, which is really old, probably original to the house. There's a step up right here. Now this looks like original floors again on this part of the house. So in this room, there's another electric panel. There is no central AC in the house. It's all wall units. And then this is the third living space that they're talking about in here. So there's plenty of room to add bedrooms if you reworked the layout. Here is yet another entranceway door. So I don't know if it's a possibility to make like a mother-daughter in this space. If you were to close this wall right here and have this entranceway be to upstairs. I can tell you these stairs do not seem to be to code. The height on them seems to be too steep for current code, would be my guess. And then up here, you have this area here, which is yet almost another pseudo living space. You have a full bathroom in here. With another linen closet. So for a house this age, I have to say there's plenty of closet space. So this bathroom has a tub in it. Not that that matters, because it's got to go. Now, so up here, you have what they've turned into this room into a bedroom. With a door and a wall. This could be separated. Now, this space in here is interesting. So this is sort of a closet. And huge space, again, huge. Then you have this door here that leads to unfinished attic space. Again, just potential to do more with it. I do see there's a mouse trap down there on the floor, so we might want to find out about that. And so that's this little space right here. But there is so much space in this house. I can imagine you could even turn this into like a 6-bed, almost. And then there's more weird attic space here. You can see here that was the original roof under there. So this could, I don't know what you'd really be able to do in here because of the roof under there. So the other thought I had is there is vinyl siding on the outside of this house. But my thought is what's under that vinyl siding? Is it asbestos? So that might be a concern with renovation, because you might have asbestos tile. Now, from this bedroom up here, you can access the rooftop deck that they have on the house. I walked up these stairs from the outside before. Those stairs that lead up here from the outside are definitely not to code, without a doubt. They would have to be rebuilt. Plus, I believe they're over the setback. But here is your ocean view from this deck. The only thing I can tell you is that if you can see that wrong way sign there, that piece of land will eventually have a house on it. It must have been damaged or ripped down in a storm, or it was old and they took it down. They just haven't started to rebuild yet. So eventually the view is going to be limited from up here. So the deck, honestly, could be a waste in this spot. But it's great space. I will show you the steps from out here. They and all of the woodwork, you can see here it's old, hasn't been treated at all. Even the deck up here, and then you have the steps coming up. You see the little sign, caution, narrow stairs. Not even basically big enough. Anybody with a larger foot would never be able to walk up those steps safely. The roof does look good from up here. Doesn't look to be in terrible shape, although not an expert, so we would leave that up to a home inspector to decide. But it does look to be in decent condition. So I did not, other than the one place in that first bedroom that we went into with the, I told you there was a sag in the floor. I don't really feel any other soft spots in the floor. There is no creaking up here in the floors at all. So I do think that it feels pretty solid. But again, keep in mind, window units everywhere, so central AC would have to be installed. So these are all expenses to take into consideration. But again, the potential to make this like an in-law suite. We know the town doesn't like duplexes, but, you know, anyway, so this is the whole house. There is tons of space, Nathan. Really, there is a lot of space, but there's also a lot of weird step downs where they've added additions over the years, and there's just, it just needs complete renovation. Well, funny thing is, there might be central AC in some of the house. I have to look through the disclosure. There's definitely not in those rooms that have the air conditioners. But these rooms look like they may have central AC vents, because the baseboard is the heat in these rooms. So there may be, let me take a look around the outside. I'll let you know if I see a unit out there. But otherwise, this is it. This is the whole thing. Marcos, I assume, was not able to meet me here. I haven't seen him. So that's it. So this is the house and I will get this uploaded and over to you sometime this afternoon. And let me just show you the outside deck real quick, so you can see that. We didn't look at the second deck here on the side. Okay. So this is the second deck on the side of the house. This is the deck, I believe, is over the setback. But again, here's a better look at those narrow, scary staircase. There is an outside shower. That is not to code. That won't pass building code. That has the 2 separate hot and cold switches, which you can't have anymore. And there's a leak right there in that one. Let's take a quick look around the outside. So you could see the deck. The deck is just not in good shape anyway. You could see part of it is broken off or fell down. So yeah, I mean, the deck is definitely unsafe. So if it's over the setback anyway, it's got to come down. Let me see if I see anything back here. I'm not going to go very much further because that looks like it could be poison ivy. So I'm going to pass on touching that. Don't see anything on this side of the house. There's a fig tree. All right, so let me just quick walk around. So this is the outside of the house. You could see the siding is that old style fake cedar look siding. You are literally steps to beach access. So we are on First Street. The beach access is, you can see the walkway in the distance. It's right off of Second. So you're literally steps to beach access. Let's take a look. I mean, you've got plenty of room here as well to add this all parking. If you're going to put that many bedrooms in, you would have plenty of parking spaces for people. And then this is the other entrance doorway, the one that led to the upstairs. So, and it does look like, so part of the house does have central air conditioning, because there's the unit back there. So landscaping would be a big deal in this house. You know, all the stairs are going to need to be redone. Good thing we have Marcos. Anyway, so that's it. So that is your look at North First. Longer than most, but it was bigger than most. So, alrighty, I will get this to you this afternoon.